So the next series of screencasts are going to deal with the importing of student evidence into the assessment ePortfolio. And I suppose one defining feature that you will hear come up again and again in these screencasts is that the learner evidence only needs to be moved over into the ePortfolio template when a final submission has been obviously submitted, but also has been corrected, graded, and feedback given. So whatever system you have in place or that your centre has in place to do this, that should still stand. And only at that very end point, when the student has been given their feedback and final grade on a marked piece of work, then a copy of that piece of work can be imported into the template. And obviously there's going to be lots of different formats for work, and we hope to cover a variety of those. So for example, we're going to cover how to insert evidence that is in the form of Word documents. We're going to have a look at importing evidence that is in video format, so submissions from students that are in the form of video. We're going to have a look at several different printout options. So PDFs obviously is a big one. That would obviously also include submissions from Microsoft Forms, so they would be inserted as PDFs. So indeed would submissions on paper. So we do have examples of student work completed on paper and graded on paper. Also student submissions in the form of PowerPoint presentations. That's also the printout option. And then there's slightly different step, but very straightforward, for inserting any images or pictures that you've received as student evidence. Interesting to remember at this stage that this section really is where you have a little bit of flexibility to tailor the section to the needs of your module and your assessments. So I know one option Ashley had mentioned was in terms of within an assessment technique. So for example, within this assignment, you have your authorship submission, your brief, your submission, and your marking scheme. But one thing that had come up was if you had a submission and it was very long, or it was looking at stages in a process, or something where it really didn't suit for everything to be submitted on one page. This was one suggestion she had for laying out a submission in different pages. So I have done that there. So just using a simple green kind of marker here to really quickly and easily highlight what pages are all part of the same submission. That's one way of doing that. So hopefully we're going to cover all of the different possibilities for evidence. But if there's anything more, obviously please get in touch and we can talk you through it. Thanks.